Okay, welcome to this deep dive where we take your sources and really try to pull out the interesting bits.
Mhm.
Today, you've shared something a bit different, a branded podcast script. It's from Nadia's Life and called The King Has One More Move.
Yeah, and our job really is to dig into its main metaphor, the chess game, and see what kind of perspectives it might open up for you, the
Right,
listener.
right. So what's interesting, like you said, is this isn't about, facts and figures.
No, not at all. It's more about reframing a feeling, that feeling of being stuck, using a pretty powerful image.
Exactly. It starts with describing the scene, supposedly a painting in the Louvre called Checkmate.
Right. And you've got this man, looks absolutely distraught, head in hands.
Yeah.
Seems like he's lost this chess game to the devil.
Yeah, the devil looks pretty smug. It really gives you that feeling of, well, it's over, game over.
That's the immediate vibe, yeah. Hopelessness,
Yeah.
finality,
Mm-hmm.
but then comes the twist.
Ah, the twist. So the script says a world chess champion looks at this same painting.
And sees something everyone else missed.
Mm.
He apparently says, wait a minute.
The king still has one more move. Boom. It just completely changes how you see that painting, doesn't it?
Totally. And that just hits you, it makes you question that feeling of defeat.
So this is maybe the first big point for you listening. How often can a different perspective, maybe some kind of expertise, reveal options we don't see?
Yeah, like where in your life, in your challenges, might a fresh viewpoint uncover a move you thought wasn't there? It's a good question to ask yourself.
Okay, let's break down their metaphor then. The devil in this painting. They're saying it's not necessarily, horns and a pitchfork.
No, it represents any major challenge, right? It could be money problems, tough family situations, maybe even just your own internal struggles like doubt or fear.
Anything that feels like this big, unbeatable opponent.
And checkmate, then, is that feeling, that moment you think, okay, I'm trapped. There's no way out.
We've all been there, probably. That
Yeah.
sense of, hopelessness.
But the core message, the whole point of this script, seems to be that line.
The king still has one more move.
Exactly. It's all about resilience, hope, the idea that even when things look absolutely dire, there might still be potential, a way forward you haven't seen yet.
And it ties into their tagline, too, doesn't it? Nadia's Life, where spirit meets strategy.
Yeah, that's interesting. It suggests this isn't just wishful thinking. It's like hope combined with, well, smart thinking, faith in a plan.
The script gets pretty direct, too. It actually says something like, I don't know what the enemy has whispered to you.
What lie told you it was over?
Yeah.
It's very personal, trying to connect directly with whatever the listener might be facing.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the call to action. Follow, share, repost. Which, okay, it's branded content. That makes sense.
Sure, but beyond the marketing angle, think about the message itself.
Mm-hmm.
It nudges you to think about how you could offer that different perspective, that bit of hope, to someone else feeling cornered.
I also like those lines, delay is not denial.
Oh, yeah, and silence is sacred because the king is planning his next move.
It adds this layer of patience, doesn't it? Trusting the process. Like, maybe things not happening right now doesn't mean defeat.
It could mean something's happening behind the scenes,
Mhm.
A strategy is forming. It challenges that idea that every setback is final.
So maybe think about times you felt setback. Were they really endings or perhaps just pauses, necessary delays while the next move was being figured out?
It's a powerful way to reframe things.
The script then kind of sums it all up. We don't fold in fear. We wait in wisdom.
Followed by the tagline again, Nadia's life for those who play by faith, not by sight. Pretty concise summary of their philosophy.
So wrapping up this deep dive on The King Has One More Move, the big takeaway for you listening is probably that idea of unseen possibilities.
Yeah, that even when it feels like absolute checkmate in your life, shifting your perspective, maybe seeking a different kind of wisdom or strategy, could reveal there's still this move left to make.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Where in your life right now might you be overlooking a potential next move? What different angle could you take?
And ultimately, that final thought they leave you with, playing by faith, not by sight. What does that really mean for you day to day when you're facing your own challenges? How do you act on potential when the current view looks bleak?
Something to definitely mull over.